Hello Pisces, and welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you've all been well and taking care of yourselves, your friends, family, loved ones, animals, pets, especially yourself, Pisces. Alright, take on what resonates in today's reading. The messages that resonate with you and apply to you are all for you. Leave what does not for another, Pisces. These are for the Pisces Sun, Moon and Rising viewers. And of course anyone that may particularly enjoy Pisces tarot readings. I'm going to start with some oracle and we'll use some tarot. Messages for the Pisces, please. These are entertainment messages only, Pisces. They're free will at all times. What does Pisces viewers need to know right now that is relevant, significant and important? Can we get a message? Pisces. This is for the Pisces viewers. Significant, important message. Pisces viewers. Not wanting to speak right now. No message. Pisces, please. What does Pisces need to know? Three messages have come out for you here. Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising. Let's get some energy and shuffle these in so we can throw some messages out for the Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising. What is significant, relevant and important? Pisces viewers. One more. What is significant, relevant and important? Pisces viewers. Pisces, please. Pisces need to know right now. Okay. Mistakes is coming out. On the bottom you got influences that could be relevant. Your first card here is change. Lots of change going on for you, Pisces. You may be feeling a little bit alone in this change. You've got table as your last one. And obviously we've got their mistakes. So we're looking at this photo here. There's the moon and their sun. I'm feeling and picking up from here that you've made a big impact and change in someone's life, Pisces, whether you're aware of it or not. When I'm seeing the sun, this is exposure, this is you see it, but you don't see the influence hidden behind why this is changing. And that hidden influence is you, Pisces, on this person's mind. It could be a muse, an inspiration. Whether you're aware of it or not, you could have someone could have a hidden admiration for you, Pisces. This person could feel isolated. This could be you as well. Rocky emotions, rocky times. There's clouds. Clouds are always confusion. Lots of depth of emotion. Not calm emotions either, quite rocky emotions. And table represents for me abundance as well. Provisions. Is celebrations, breaking bread. We got mistakes here. Misunderstood, victim and lost soul. That could be you there, Pisces, just I'm not really sure which direction to go in, because again I'm seeing the clouds, the water and the mountains in the distance. Could be coming up to a hard place emotionally, visiting old rocky emotions, trying to come and revisit a period in your life that was dark, where you were misunderstood due to only having really rocky, deep emotions you weren't even sure you were equipped to be able to deal with. You may have come across as dark, aloof, isolated, when you were actually drowning, needing help, but maybe having a bit of pride or not wanting people to talk, not wanting people to know what it is that's causing such rocky depth and emotion. I feel you're trying to come back when you're at a more stable place. You're not feeling in any lack of provisions. You have finances, you have home, you have security, and it's giving you the strength to revisit something in your past where you were mistaken, either coming across with some kind of victim mentality when that wasn't at all what you may have been trying to portray. Well, Pisces doesn't need anyone. Pisces is icing us out. Pisces is ignoring. Pisces doesn't seem to be interested. So when you are just not wanting to throw other people into your mess, people that may not help so much but talk about your mess to maybe other people, and that's not help. So you stayed in the solitude, and you may have been coming across as, oh, that's Pisces' problem. Pisces is being a snob. For Pisces, sun, moon and rising. Oops, slipping out of my head. For Pisces, sun, moon and rising, please. Pisces, sun, moon and rising. Whatever caused a lot of this, it looks like it was attachments. You could have been attached to somebody that had also attachments with other third parties. Their peers could have also been influencing them either against you or to move away from you. Pisces has got way too much baggage and emotional problems. Yeah, clinging. Someone's clinging on. There's beauty here, charming, graceful, kind-hearted. There's a clinging, which could be the attachment. Whether it's you or this person. Let's get one more shuffle. Pisces, sun, moon, and rising. Pisces, sun, moon, and rising. Pisces, sun, moon, and rising. Changement, table, and stillate. I also picking up through emotional hardships, Pisces, you were standing as firm and as strong as a rock. Could mean for the others around you. Show me table. So you've got 3 Pentacles coming out here. Table, you've got the Two of, you've got the 4 of Cups coming out, the 2 of Swords. Better put that a little bit up here, since those two want to come out. Show me this stillate. Pisces. It's way too many. So it's stillate here, Pisces. strong as a rock. Knight of Cups. Your emotional strength when it comes to love. This is the strength in attachment. Clinging to some kind of fantasy or illusion of wanting this kind of romantic, sweet, loyal, dependable, the hero in the kind of fairy tale movie type love. And only coming up with difficulties when it comes to love. And there's always a third party attached or involved, or their friends influencing their. This could be something that's happened, something that is happening, or something that I feel it's something that has happened because it's a mistake. Someone could be clinging to you too, finding you very charming and beautiful. This could be you Pisces, withdrawn, like I said, the withdrawn, with the isolated and lonely, single, lonely, and solitary. And you're being misunderstood as some kind of victim and lost soul when you're not. You may be withdrawing solitary to figure some stuff out here that's to do with emotional hardship, emotional poverty, desperation for support, help, need. I mean, it's a hard place. Let's not kid ourselves. This isn't an easy swim, not for this fish. Yeah. You could have come across nothing but emotional hardships, attachments, always being flung in situations where there's always somebody else involved. Never winning in love, never winning the hero, never winning the princess. Yeah, feeling left out of being invited to events, or maybe looked at like you're not up to par. Maybe someone's always in two minds about you, or you're in two minds about where this kind of connection and relationship leaves you in this boredom. Not really getting the emotional affection that you require and need. This keeps, hopefully that's still recorded. I think it has. I just looked up at the camera and realised it looked blank. So hopefully this has been recording, Pisces. Yeah. You're in two minds about this. If this is somebody that's recognizing, because I'm seeing a feminine here, right, a masculine, as you can see, and there's feminine and masculine. Sun is masculine, moon is feminine. Alright, action and intuition. Either you're using these together, Pisces, your inner feminine and inner masculine. You could have had recognition here that you've got this ability. This could be someone recognizing that you are their main influence, their main muse, an inspiration, and they're inspired by you and working, creating something with that. Their peers and influences may not like that, whatever that is. They may not even know. Moon is a hidden energy. And they're coming face first saying, oh, I've got this idea inspired. But they don't have any idea that it's actually you that's inspiring this person with the vision. You're uncertain about this. You may be aware that you're in two minds, because even following this person and their inspiration, it's almost like you're being used just to be inspired by, but you're not given any of the actual. Like say as an artist and they are inspired by curvatures of your face, lines, and they're the most romantic, it's that fairy tale, but they're not offering that to you actually physically. It's just for their work, for recognition of the world, management, like wow. And they go off going, wow, yeah, like, thank you, Pisces, but you're sitting there still with nothing. So you're in two minds about being on board with this person if all you are is, but you're sitting there with, they're packing up their paints, the paintbrush, and they walk away, but you're still. So they're getting the accolades of the inspiration of you, but you're not seeing any of it. And it's not that you may just want recognition of being loved, being lovable, and being loved. But they're using that love into art and to use it for other world, other people to enjoy and to get, and they get the benefits of it. They're getting all the perks, but you're sitting there. So you're in two minds about being this person's donkey, mule and muse. Only useful and needed when the inspiration sparks, but having no know this. Pisces, may I take you out? May I take you out to dinner? May I express my appreciation, love and gratitude. Let me show you to the world, show you to my friends and my parents. And that never happens, it's always you're left here. Ten of Pentacles and Seven of Pentacles. This will never happening. You're just waiting. Seven of Pentacles. But you smile, you're happy. It's like patience. You will get there to what you want. You're growing slowly the seeds of inevitably seeing this. You're taking your time harvesting your goals and your dreams when it's time to harvest them, when it's time to plant, when it's time to pull and produce, whether this is literally garden or anything, whatever it is in your work field. You may be misunderstanding this person, and that's how it's coming across to you, is you're the muse, it's capturing all this attention and vibration, they're getting this abundance at their table, but you seem to be in a hard place when it comes to being involved in any of that. You may be misunderstanding this person is gradually taking time to build something up. Mistakes. Wise mistakes here for Pisces. Misunderstood victim and lost soul. The Chariot's trying to turn around in my hand. Page of Swords. Queen of Cups, which is you trying to come out there, Pisces. I'm going to leave you like that. Someone's watching. This could be you, Pisces, watching. And you understanding you have misunderstood somebody. This could be you perceiving someone as a victim, a lost soul. And you're realizing that's a mistake. This could be someone perceiving you as that lost soul, and that's the mistake, and they're realizing that, Pisces. Every time you've come up with your cup, just to love and be loved, you seem to come up with this. Come up against hard nose, doors shutting. Someone else won the guy, got the girl, you know. It's never worked. You're left, take what they need, get what they want, and you're left. You're asking for too much to be loved and to love. It's all about the, yeah, you get that. I think you get that one. What I mean by that. No matter where you offer your cup, led by your heart, your emotions, your compassion, she's upright. She's become a little bit sideways. I think you're starting to maybe direct your energy and emotion into something else, Pisces. Because I'm going to leave you, like I said, right there. Someone's either watching you, Pisces, and realizing this about you, or you are watching someone and realizing. It's a mistake either way. The perception, the vision, the projection, and it's a mistake. Is there any more messages for Pisces? Two of Wands, Justice, the Hanged Man. I love this Hanged Man, and the Moon. See, you're seeing that, the Moon, and this is the perception. And Justice is the fairness coming out. This is being fair. I feel looking in the world, looking at your inner world and the outer world to what else is out there for you, Pisces. Because this has not been successful, it's always come up with this. You're not getting what you want out of it with the Four of Cups. Everyone else is getting what they want, everyone else has all got paid, everyone's got the promotion, everyone's got their acknowledgement, their involvement, everyone else has chosen who they're going to partner up with and marry, and it wasn't you. So you're looking at where else can you globally trot to put your energetic mark, whether it's spiritual, emotional, or literal. You're looking at where else, what other paths could open up where you could be successfully loved, successful in your business, work, finance, and goals, dreams. Because these other paths that were closing doors and shutting you out, you're not interested in continuously beating and banging on those doors for them to open. They weren't your doors to knock on. And you're realizing that. It's no bad, we all make those mistakes, right? You're knocking at the wrong door. Fairness is, you are gaining that perception of you having to be hidden away for whatever reason. It could be you're too old, Pisces. You're all the inspiration, you're all of it, but you just don't look like the product label because you're too old. We need a younger model or something. You know? You might be the brawn, the sweat, the tears, the blood, the piss behind it all. But you're left there because you just don't scratch up to image standard. It's just an example I'm trying to give of this energy. It's just you're left with no one to sit with while you drink. There's, this table. You're sitting there drinking alone. Other people are getting the accolades, the pats on the shoulder. Well done, good job. This is perfect. And imagine like someone creating a video clip, and you've come up, you've inspired the whole, but they don't use you in it. They've got to use a younger model because you're just too old. Shouldn't laugh. It's just, like, for some reason it's not offered to you, even though you are behind it, the inspiration or whatever it is, and you're recognizing this. We were mistaking that this person could actually want to have interest and love when you're just basically being used for some kind of product to sell on the market. So you're not exactly looking really happy about how this person has taken advantage of your ideas, your empathy, your compassion, your visions, your intuition, psychic. There's a word I'm trying to say here. I'm just going to say psychic expressions. It's not the word I want. But your psychic expressions, all of that. And they may have taken all the credit or passed all that credit onto someone that looks like... It's like you're the real deal, but you're hidden behind the scenes while some younger version that's got nothing is making out that it's all for you, and it's... You're getting nothing for it or from it. Why? It's to do with love, connection. Could be an internet connection here. Long distance connection. Yeah. And I feel it's not being offered to you what you'd like from it. You're not getting what you'd like from this connection. And like I said, it could be influences. So you are aware you're going to have to look towards another journey that would bring you the success, justice you need after understanding the perception of why you're hidden. And we could go this way, read it this way, that you are hidden, you've peeped that perception, understanding it, the epiphany of, oh my God, the awareness, realization, and what's fair and just is for you to look and put your energy elsewhere. This person can kiss your energy and miss your energy goodbye. They're only using it, and you're understanding that. And that is what I have for you, Pisces. I may just throw you a card of advice, but honestly, when you've already peeped it and you can see and understand, you're already. When I see it, the globe there with the Two of Wands, you're already taking the advice that should really be taken, and that's to find another path to put your energy towards. All your goals, all your dreams, your ideas. Not for someone that's going to listen to them, be there, steal them, run away with them, sell them and you have absolutely no, you get nothing from it, not even a damn date. Pisces, what is your advice? So this is obviously someone that you liked. You felt that maybe by helping them, whether this is at work, in a friendship, someone you're crushing on. Hey Pisces, could you help me with this idea? Or can we get some advice, please, for Pisces? Advice for the Pisces Sun, Moon, and Rising. Elbow, demanding, needs space, change direction, humor, and overcoming obstacles. You're going to overcome all of this, and you're actually going to laugh. You will see the humor in it, and you're going to laugh. And it's almost like you're saying, well, bye, bitch, because without your inspiration, they're on their own, and you're going to laugh. You are changing direction with the Two of Wands, which we said. I said you probably don't need the advice because you're already onto it, Pisces. You're changing direction. You're needing space right now. You're not some loner. You're just needing space to adjust the change of direction and where and how and what you're going to do about moving that direction and energy elsewhere. The demanding for me is you are demanding space. And I like the humor in it. You are, it's like if I don't laugh, I'll cry type thing, and you're not going to cry. You're using humor to actually laugh at it. I feel something funny is going to happen and you're going to see, and you're going to end up laughing. It definitely will help you overcome this. These mountains and rocks, this is your obstacle. You seem to always come up, and you are overcoming that. And I feel it's going to be using it with laughter. Warning, danger, protection, strength, change, wisdom, transition, and rebellion. And subtle growth. So this is transition to me, because then you've got growth. When you're going to a new path, so you are transitioning with change and transition. Gaining wisdom. And that is what I have for you, Pisces. I wish you all the best. Peace. Good luck. Lots of love. And I'll see you next time.